Hey besties! Today we're going to talk about something that is honestly not talked about enough, and that is feminine hygiene, but specifically to prevent UTIs. I have struggled with chronic UTIs for the last 2 years. Trust me, I do not wish this upon anyone. It is one of the worst experiences that I've had. I always carry it with me and I'm never truly in peace because I know that I'm always at risk of getting a UTI, and the pain you experience when you pee, the pee signals get really urgent and super inconvenient, especially when you're on the road or when you're not at home. Before I go too deep into this, I do want to put a disclaimer. If you think you have a UTI right now, please go see a doctor. Do not ever wait it out. Don't try to do any kind of home remedies because UTIs can be really serious, and if you don't treat them immediately, you can go into sepsis because this is an infection in your body, and the only way to get rid of one if it is already present in your body is to take antibiotics, and you need that to be prescribed to you by a doctor. But anyway, today I want to be your big sister that you never had and tell you all the tips and tricks on how to be clean down there, everything you need for feminine hygiene, and everything that has truly worked for me to prevent UTIs. I have been UTI free for 6 months. That probably sounds like not too long, but for me that is everything, and this is crazy improvement because I used to get one every single month for 2 years. It was actually crazy. So first, let's talk about what exactly UTI is and why we get it. So UTI is a urinary tract infection. It's usually caused by bacteria entering the urinary tract, most often from the digestive tract or the skin around. The most common causes of a UTI are bacterial infection, most commonly E. coli. There are other bacteria that can be present. I've gotten like every single type. Another cause is your anatomy, specifically of the urethra, making it easier for bacteria to reach the bladder. Other causes can be like sexual activity, wiping improperly, poor hydration, and overall bad hygiene. Now, how do we prevent it? This is what has worked for me. So the big main change that I made that really made a difference is to practice good hygiene. But that can mean a lot of things. So specifically, don't sit in your sweat, especially if you work out. I work out like 5 times a week. So there were a lot of opportunities for me to sit in my sweat or just let it fester, I guess. This sounds really bad. I promise it wasn't horrible. Even if it's just like go to the gym, get a snack before going home, and then go home, I would probably get a UTI from that. Like, I need to shower immediately. So if you're someone who goes to the gym often and you're UTI prone, I definitely recommend you taking a shower at the gym or taking a shower as soon as you get home. If none of those are an option, you can also get feminine wipes. I keep these feminine wipes in my gym bag. I also have these in my overnight bag, and I keep one in my car just in case. It's the Summer's Eve pH balanced sensitive cloths. They are huge and this works amazingly. Also, make sure when you're using this you wipe. My urologist made that super clear that I need to wipe from front to back. This also applies for if you're doing something a little strenuous, like maybe you're going for a walk in the morning, or maybe you're going on a hike with a friend and you know you're gonna go to like Chick-fil-A after and you won't be able to shower. You can use this as a quick solution. But if you feel like this isn't enough, you can also get one of these. This is one of those postpartum cleaners for down there. I use this and this has worked amazingly. No shame, girl. We need to do what we have to do. I am not risking another UTI, and this has helped me so freaking much. So you fill this with water, and then I add a little bit of wash. So I'll add a little bit of feminine wash and water, and I'll shake that up in here. It's not hard to squeeze. It's pretty soft. So you squeeze it, and there's these little holes up here, and water comes out of there. It's super gentle, so you don't have to worry about it splashing everywhere, but you just hold it like this and you spray it on yourself, and this cleans really well. This has been a lifesaver. I use this for hikes. I use this for like a beach trip. Oh my gosh. If you're UTI prone, you know the struggle when you go to the beach. It's hot, like it's moist. Ugh, it's the worst. It's the worst combination. So definitely take this to the beach with you. I will bring this with me if I know that I'm going on a hike with a friend, or I know that I won't have access to a shower immediately. Then I will bring this with me. I'll pack it in my backpack. Like, I don't even care if you guys are gonna ask, if my friend is gonna ask me why I brought such a big bag or why I have a weird object in my bag. It's for my freaking health and I want to stay alive, okay? So we have to do what we have to do. This is so that we don't get a UTI again, and I promise it's worth it. I promise this works. Everything in this video I got from Amazon, so I'll have it linked down below in my storefront if you want to get it yourself. Another hygiene tip: when you shower, definitely use a feminine wash. I used to use the Dove Sensitive Non-Scented body wash for down there, but I changed to this because I was still getting UTIs, and ever since I changed to this, I haven't gotten one again. This is the VH Daily Feminine Wash, and I'll just use this in the shower, but you can also use this and mix this with water as a solution for the little wash thingy. Another way that I improve my hygiene is by changing my shower head. So I changed my shower head from one of these just stiff non-movable ones to a removable one with a handle. That way I can really get in there, really clean it well, clean my butt better, because that also ties in. If you're wearing tight underwear, you're gonna have friction down there, and you need to be clean everywhere down there for you to prevent a UTI. Having a removable shower head or one with a handle helps so much, and if you can use that with this, game changer, you are set, I promise you. Another thing, I stopped wearing thongs. I stopped wearing any kind of tight underwear that gives me a constant wedgie. I do wear like granny panties now. That's what my boyfriend calls them. But girl, I don't freaking care. I just don't want to get a UTI, and this has worked for me, so I'm just letting you guys know. I wear underwear that is a little more on the looser side. Like, you can get some cheeky ones, but I get some that are cotton, specifically cotton, because that girl needs to breathe. I used to wear those seamless, like almost, I don't know what the material is, I'll put a picture here, but those, your girl can't breathe, and it doesn't dry very well, like it stays moist. So cotton dries well, it's breathable, and it's also a lot better for you. So that's it for the hygiene specifically, but now I'm gonna go into like lifestyle changes slash routine changes that you can implement to prevent one. First of all, drink lots of water. If your pee is yellow, you're dehydrated, and that's bad. You know what my urologist told me? He said a flowing waterfall is more clean than a still pool of water. And that is so true, and that applies to our bladder. The color of your pee is an indicator of how hydrated you are. Your pee should always be almost clear. Your goal should be to keep it clear or almost clear. If your pee is yellow or like just straight up colored, you need to drink more water. Water is like a filter, and the more water you drink, the more you pee, the more your bladder is gonna filter out all the bad bacteria, versus if you hold your pee long or if you're not drinking a lot of water, the bacteria is just sitting there in your bladder, and now you're at a higher risk of getting an infection. My rule of thumb, I try to drink as many ounces as I weigh. So I weigh about 140 pounds, so I try to drink about 140 ounces of water per day. I do fail most days. I'm just not thirsty overall, but that is a good rule of thumb for you guys if you want to write that down or just help you remember to drink more water. I like bringing my big water jug around with me. Get a cute one if that helps you. I have a pink one. I don't have it with me right now, but yes, invest in a big water bottle that will influence you to drink more water. I noticed that if I have a water bottle with a straw, I tend to grab it more. I bring it with me when I'm driving, I bring it with me when I'm visiting a friend or whatever it is I'm doing. I always have the water with me so that I have no excuse to be dehydrated. Next huge thing is avoid eating foods that irritate the bladder. Yes, you can eat foods and it can irritate your bladder, and that could potentially cause a UTI. I didn't realize this, but as soon as I made this change, I felt an immediate difference. So in general, foods that irritate the bladder are like alcohol, carbonated drinks like soda, and caffeine. Specifically, at least for me, is coffee. This was a really big one for me. I love drinking coffee. I love a strong coffee, and I've noticed that every time I drink coffee, my bladder just gets unwell. I have to pee so much after, and like the pee gets really dark. I have to pee so often and so urgently. My bladder is making it obvious that it's unhappy. It was really hard to let go of my habit of drinking coffee every day. I do still drink coffee, but I drink a much more diluted coffee. So like lattes, I'll put a ton of soy milk in it and I'll try to make it less intense. But if I have a cold brew or really intense coffee, I can't. My bladder gets so irritated. Same thing with sodas and alcohol. I notice I have to pee all the time. Listen to your body. If you feel like your bladder feels a little like rough, maybe it hurts a little bit, or like every time you pee it's so urgent and it's driving you nuts, then drink more water, flush it out, because your bladder's telling you that it's unhappy. Another huge thing that you should definitely implement if you want to prevent UTIs is D-mannose and probiotics. Probiotics is really popular, like you can get them anywhere off the counter. It's really known for like just in general bettering your gut and your feminine health. So yes, take probiotics, but also don't sleep on D-mannose. Oh my gosh. My urologist told me to take D-mannose. I get mine on Amazon and I have it on a subscription so that every month I get it at my door so that I don't forget. So D-mannose is like the specific ingredient in cranberry. Like, you know how people take cranberry pills or they drink cranberry juice when they have a UTI or to prevent one? But D-mannose is the specific ingredient in cranberry that fights bacteria. So if you take this supplement, it does wonders. You need to take it for a while to notice a difference. I've been taking it for probably almost a year, like 8 months now, and I'm 6-month UTI free. And I did get a UTI in the beginning because I stopped taking the D-mannose after a month because I was like, oh, okay, like one and done, like I think it did its job. But no, my urologist said you have to keep taking it for a long time until you know that you're clear. He told me to take D-mannose for at least a year, and hopefully this whole year I'm going to be UTI free. So we're 6 months on and I'm so excited. It has been working, I promise. Oh my gosh, it is a game changer. If you haven't tried it, you haven't heard of it, I know it's not talked about a lot. Amazon is where I get it. The last thing I want to mention is that it could be your intimacy or the way that you're doing it that's causing it, especially if you're doing it unprotected. Like that can totally throw off your pH balance. When you're intimate, you also share bacteria, so you want to make sure that you're taking a shower immediately after. I always take a shower immediately after, and I use my removable shower head to wash that girl good. I don't want any residue there. I just want to be clean, clean, clean. So practice showering immediately after you do it. Also, make sure that you pee after the deed. That way you flush it out and you're filtering your bladder as you should be. Lastly, if you're doing rough positions or you're being rough with your body, that can definitely irritate your bladder. So try not to, especially if you feel like you're getting a UTI coming on. Don't do that. Listen to your body. If your body's telling you like something hurts or maybe you shouldn't be doing it or it feels weird, then stop. Just drink a bunch of water. Be gentle. Yeah, any kind of roughness is definitely going to irritate the bladder. All right, guys, that is it. I hope that this was helpful for you. You guys, I can't even explain how stressed I have been in the last 2 years about this UTI situation. I made so many doctor's appointments. I had so many visits. I've seen a urologist 3 times now. I got a cystoscopy, which was extremely painful. They put a camera up my urethra to see the inside of my bladder. I got to see the inside of my bladder on a screen next to my head. I was in so much pain. It was so uncomfortable. It got so bad for me to the point where I got an MRI scan to figure out what's going on with me. I thought maybe it was something worse, like cancer or a cyst, but no. I've had UTIs. I've just had really bad UTIs. I don't want that to happen to any of you. I'm so happy that I found a routine that works for me, and I hope that this works for you. If you guys have been struggling with UTIs, I really hope that you never get one again. Let me know in the comments down below your UTI story or any concerns you've had about your feminine hygiene, and if any of these tips have helped you, please let me know. Thank you guys so much for watching my video. Give this video a like if you liked it, because that really lets me know if you guys did. Subscribe for more videos, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!